Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good one. Today is a video that I've kind of been wanting to do for a while now, actually. I'm going to be reacting and talking to you guys about my worst video. I would say what I perceive to be my worst video, but I almost think that this one is just definitively my worst video. It's not on the channel, it's not visible on the channel currently. It's called Lampooning Leon Lush, in brackets, wow, alliteration. Apparently I thought that would add value to the title. Before we get into the meat of the video, I gotta say, this has to be the worst thumbnail I've ever come out with. I don't know why he's green, why he's like this puke green. I think that was like just a default filter on like Adobe Spark, and I said, yeah, okay, that looks great. I'll do that. Slap a red X crossing thing over his head and call it a day. What you see in this video is very far off from what you'd consider lampooning. No lampooning took place. Hey, boy Cloudy, what you watching? I'm just catching up on the newest Leon Lush videos. Guy's tight. So if you guys are newer, you might not know what you're looking at here. This was my character that I came up with named Boy Cloudy. Clouty with a T as in Clout Chasers. He was supposed to be just like he was supposed to be like the mascot for like the SoundCloud rapper sphere. You know, he had the grill on, you could barely understand him, which wasn't even that far off from just default Wedge, particularly at the time. Yeah, and he would just show up randomly in videos and didn't really add much. I've since begun with him because it kind of just felt like a less funny, like pink guy kind of routine. I typically don't have intros on my videos normally, but at this point in time, I wanted to experiment with doing an intro. So let's see what that looks like. The camera, put on the tripod. Ron, roll the intro. Yeah, I don't really know what I was doing at this point. I think I wanted this thing to be kind of like a universal dance that I would do all the time. That was like gonna be my thing, and like there was gonna be me and him and we would do that or whatever. Yeah, I mean, all I can say is this was just kind of like a real cringe in my opinion. You'll notice I said Ron roll the intro. I was gonna set up that I had like a camera guy that wasn't even seen named Ron. I don't even know what I was gonna do with that guy. The worst part about this intro is it like has that like hype YouTuber vibe, you know, like the type of YouTuber that's not like a big YouTuber, but like they're trying to be like that real hype YouTuber that's like keeps it real and 100 all the time. But then the whole video is this kind of vibe. Really not enough people are talking about this particular thing, and it just does not gel whatsoever, and I didn't have like the cognitive self-awareness to realize how jarring those two things together was. No. Okay, so what is this video? This video was me deciding that YouTubers like Leon Lush, and in this video I target specifically Leon Lush, are a problem because they just react to other YouTubers and content creators that are like bad. In my opinion, the biggest issue with this Can I speak? In my opinion, the biggest issue with this video is that, you know, I say, well, there's an exception for people like H3H3 and iDubbbz and like, you know, Cody Co or whatever, like people who, the people I like that react to worse YouTubers, you know, they do it good. They do it better than this guy does it. But then I leave no video evidence whatsoever to actually compare the two to show that there actually is a difference. Personality shine. What I'm talking about is the type of person that relies solely on the collective hatred of that cringy person. And I specifically recall when I was making this video, I recorded it and then like I did no research whatsoever. So I recorded me just saying like, oh, he just reacts to other people and look at other people's names in the thumbnails and all this stuff, you know. And then I went onto his channel like more to really look for examples that I could edit in, and I was like, oh yikes, none of these look all that bad. Like, this is kind of fine. Like, it was okay. Like, I mean, it wasn't like the best stuff ever, but like it wasn't something that you could show and someone, you know, it would make him look bad in any capacity. So I just didn't include video. I pulled a journalist move here, honestly. And I was sort of like, it's like, well, I recorded the whole video and it took all of 9 minutes. So I might as well release it anyway, even though I didn't feel like I actually had much of a leg to stand on here. Yeah, so, and I was actually called out in the comments on this one because like for not showing any evidence whatsoever. I didn't like show any clips from his videos. And then I go on to say how like he has like a monkey prop that he uses in his videos. And I go on to say about how like it's not very funny and he does the same thing over and over again. The monkey. He uses the monkey in just about every single video that he has, and it is the most boring, basic prop you could possibly have. Which is sort of funny, because it sort of reminds me of another YouTuber at the time who had a character that was in a bunch of his videos and didn't really do anything. And the monkey with the diaper is arguably way funnier than my character was. So it was like absolutely absurd for me to be making this point. Of course, the elephant in the room is I say nothing funny in this video and I just go on about how much he sucks, which is what he does. So it was being hypocritical. The exception that I think I had in my head for the people like H3 and iDubbbz was that, well, they were funny when they did it. And here I was not being funny. So really the takeaway and what I've learned is that, particularly if you're starting out on YouTube, you cannot make one of these videos. I think now I could probably pull off making a video calling someone out if I wanted to. But like, I had like 5 other videos. They were all garbage. So like, I had like 5 videos and I was like, well, it's time for me to put on my big boy shoes and start calling out the big guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching this thing and like, it's a slog to get through. I have no music, like no kind of like background music. I didn't cut my words together very tightly or anything. And I have no energy whatsoever. I mean, I really just come off as an asshole. You know, sometimes someone's an asshole, but they're like kind of funny. And you're like, yeah, they're an ass, but like, it's entertaining. I'm just like, just the worst in this video. I just like I feel so unwatchable in this. Like, I hate the person that's in this video. This dude sucks. There's literally, I mean, I feel like there's nothing redeeming about what I have to offer in this video. And you know, honestly, I'm gonna make the video public again, so when this video comes out, you can go back and see it if you wanted to like get a gander at the full thing, because it really is kind of the worst. Yeah, and it just makes no sense, because like I don't know how I came to the conclusion that Leon Lush was the guy I need to come at, because like, I mean, sure, yeah, he's not like the funniest guy, I don't think. Like he didn't compete with the people I was saying that were exceptions, you know, those people I'd mentioned before, like H3. But like, he was pretty harmless. I mean, and I think it's evident by the fact that I pretty much had no real dirt to actually sling at him. I had nothing. I just talked in front of my camera for a while and BS'd my way through the whole thing as a 20 sub Andy. Yeah. I have plenty of other things that I've done on my channel that I think are kind of whack and kind of regrettable. So if you want me to like really dive into it, I can lampoon myself all day, you know. Unlike Leon, I actually have things I can lampoon here. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I post daily. If you want to stick around, support me, subscribe, and give it a like if you liked it. Have a good one. Okay. And just because we hate those people doesn't mean that you can just leech off them and not make your own content. You need to do your own stuff.